Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 36 of Direwolf20's Forgecraft series on Minecraft 1.8. I'm just checking out some stuff today. I ended last episode planning to make a bunch of dark steel and make reinforced obsidian, which I started making. And then I said, you know what? Before I go ahead and place a wither in my world, I should probably test. Just in case something doesn't work. Well, guess what? Something didn't work. Witherproof obsidian, not so witherproof. I discovered in a single player test world. Apparently, like the blasts that he does seemed like they were being protected against, but when he was moving towards blocks, he was breaking anything that he came in contact with, and the witherproof blocks were not so witherproof. So that's not good. As a result, I decided I'm going to switch it up and make some shield templates. I'm going to try this with shields. Now, I tested this in single player, and it did work. I need more wool, which is why I've got shears in my hand, and I'm running towards my sheep farm. You can see I even helped make a couple more sheep over here. There's a handful just hanging out, waiting for them to grow so that I can, get some wool from them as well. But for now, this will do. So I want to do a creative little thing with shields that I think will be pretty neat. So let's see. Shield template that up. Good to go. We'll get these guys in there as well. So I'm actually going to have 2 shield projectors, and I'm going to show you why. So let's go find a nice place. I'm going to sleep real quick. Whoosh. Starting teleportation. All right. Let's find a place to call wither spawning home. Cool. Let's say right over here. Sounds good, right? See, dude. Now I'm thinking it should be about a 7x7. And of course, I did not bring my shovel with me. I know I've got one around here somewhere. Yeah, I'm thinking 7x7 would probably be a decent-sized wither spawner room. So how about this? So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, my break square spell doesn't work when I'm looking straight down. I don't know entirely why. Probably something I did wrong. Cool. So this will be shield templates, let's say A. And we're going to have a shield projector there, and then we're going to have another shield template. If you just place these in a crafting table by themselves, you get another set, and that's what the purpose of multiple shield templates is. So let me demonstrate why we would want to do that. Maybe I can make a dimensional transceiver. I feel like that would be a smart thing to make right now. So what's involved in making one of those guys? Dimensional transceiver needs another ender resonator, which is Enderium, vibrant alloy, enderman head. Okay, cool. So I think we've got an enderman head. We've got a vibrant alloy. That's cool. We could probably get the other stuff we need. A couple solarium. Let me get this thing crafted real quick off camera, and then we'll come right back to make this thing happen. There we go. Cool. So you need to go in there. Yep, be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and I think we're pretty much ready to do what I want to do. I'm making a couple extra capacitors here, just because they're a nuisance kind of to make. But I should have everything I need now. Ender resonator is cooked. There it is. Cool. So dimensional transceiver is ready. Nice. Let's sort out some junk we don't need anymore. That should be cool. Okay, so let's also grab a conduit real quick. Energy conduit, and I might want some more insulated redstone conduits, but we'll take a look at those maybe in a little bit. So I've got my 2 machine frames. I'll put those away for now too. That should be good. Cool. And real quick, because I know I'm going to need a lot more shields. It's actually a decent amount of wool that you need for these shields. So, grabbing it while I can. Let's hook up the dimensional transceiver. So we're going to bring this over here, and I'm going to demonstrate for you how this thing is going to work. So we will set you to be power, main power, receive. Good. Now you're getting juice. Awesome. Send receive buffer is filling, and that means that we can do this. Sweet. Good deal. Okay, let me sleep real quick, because it happened to become night after I did all that crafting. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to configure is the following. The floor, which we're going to hook up to this guy, is going to be solid for all. So pretty much everybody who touches the floor, it's going to be solid for them. The red line, the shield template here, will be just like the front door of my base, which will be, let's see, pass for player, solid for all. Cool. And I think we can leave the color of the shields the same. That should be fine, right? So we're going to also want this to be like that. So what this should wind up giving me, if it's configured correctly, is I can walk through this force field component, but I stand on the floor. Does that sound cool? Now let's also configure insulated redstone conduits, and we're going to configure these guys on to activate. Okay, and then we can run this here with like a lever. Cool. I think that's pretty good. All right, let me craft a few more shield components. And then we're really going to hope that this works, because it's actually a little bit close to my base now that I'm thinking about it, but we'll be fine. Back in a minute. All right, guys, making progress. It's not ideal. I still have some more sheep farming to do, but for now, you should at least be getting an idea of what this build is going to look like. So on, and redstone signal, and it's getting there, right? So see how I'm standing on the floor? I'm not falling through it, but I can walk through, right? Withers should not be able to escape, only players. So that should be good, we hope. I should really test this with something that's not a wither. I should grab like a zombie or something and throw them in there, just to be safe. Might not be a bad idea, actually. Let's see. I do have a cursed lasso. Just want to test to make sure zombies can't, or something can't get through. Cursed lasso. Who do I got? Zombie? Are there like any bad guys around on this map or what? I see them on the map, I don't see them in the world. Hello, zombies. I don't want a creeper because catching him in a net might prove difficult. I think it saves his explosion timer. Is that one over there? Yeah, I see one. Gotcha. Alright, let's sleep through the night. Actually, let's not sleep through the night because I don't want the sun killing him just yet. So if I put the zombie in here, can he walk through? Nope, he has to walk around. Cool, so that works. Okay, good deal. Alright, back in just a minute. Mob soul released. Alright guys, we're back, and I think I'm about wrapping up this little room here. So let's activate that dude. So activate, boom. Nice. So that's a little bit short. Maybe I want to make that one. It looked tall enough to me when I was inside of it, but you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I realize the floor wasn't turned on. And that's probably why it looked tall enough to me. All right, a few more shield blocks later, and I think we're good. I'm just missing 2 right now. Let's see if these sheep have grown enough wool that I can make 1 more set of shield blocks. Looks like they did. Nice. That'll do. Go, sheep, go. This is what I've been doing for the last 5 or 10 minutes. Running back and forth between the wither farm and the sheep farm. It's all good. Having fun. Alright, so I think we're ready for this. If I'm not mistaken. Wrench it, activate it. Room looks like it's a decent size. So what we'll build is like the wither thing here with the head there. I think that should be fine. He should be well contained in this room. Alright guys, what do you think? Should we give it a try? I'm a little nervous. I'm thinking it should be doable though, right? Yeah. I'm going to store all my stuff in a chest here. Everything I don't need at the moment, that is. That should be safe. And I've got this stuff, so we're just going to start this up right in here. And let's come back in a sec to actually pull this off. Nice. Looks like Endermen are interested in what I'm doing over here. Anyway, one thing I decided to change I just wanted to like triple check everything before I started this, and it occurred to me, I don't think the wither will be able to escape, but I don't know if the initial blast that he does will reach outside this block shield, and I didn't want the lever too close, so I moved it over here. Cool. And I also grabbed some food, so just a little bit of tweaking. I made sure to sleep through the night so that it wouldn't become dark out. I think we're ready to do this. What do you say? Let's do it! Oh, boy. Got regen ready if I need it. Nice! Alright, it didn't break any blocks. Alright, so I didn't really have to move the lever. I just didn't want it too close because I was worried that that initial explosion might break a block or 2 outside, but no, it's fine. Nice. That's awesome. Take it down, wither. Regenning. Don't want any part of death. I don't really have the greatest of armor on at the moment. I would like to get myself a better gun so that I can have some better regenning ability. I'll give this thing a second to recharge here. Regen again. Should probably make myself a potion or something. But I'm making progress here. I should also make myself a better sword. I feel like that would be smart. A few more hits and he will be down for the count. Gotcha! Nice! Alright, cool. I got something neat. Rare shader grab bag from Immersive Engineering. Okay. I don't know what this is. Right click it. Shader mass fusion. Cool. Can be applied to. Interesting. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. But I'll take it. Alright. I've got a wither spawner. Well, it's not a spawner. It's a wither killing device. And it works really well. I'm actually quite pleased with that. So I can turn this off for the time being. We don't need to be wasting the power. That is awesome. I will be back in a minute. So, like, you guys know the first thing I'm going to do with this Nether star, right? I think you do. Let's see. So this should be... Let's make sure that this is off. I want to make sure all these levers are off, right? Yeah. So that's off, that's off, that's off. I should really do a better job with these levers. But for now, they'll be all right. So we've got liquid crystal forming in there. It's running through the purifier. We should be getting some spent filter material in here. That's good. We've got a decent amount left. Let's melt all this down. While that's going, let's blink our way out of here. Oof. I just want to see what like the best crystal possible looks like. I don't even know. And then we're probably going to have to change up some of the way that we do things, but we'll see. So that's cool. So this guy's up, this guy's up. Let's see. We're going to want to do the crystal thing. I'm wondering if we need what else I could do with the wither spawner. I think for now it's pretty good. I wouldn't mind having a better sword for killing the wither with. And maybe just in general some better tools. Maybe I should make a smeltery while we're waiting. That is just grout, so that's still just sand, clay, and gravel, right? Let's get our sag mill cooking up some sand. Pretty sure this makes sand. Nope, it makes flint. Crusher, whirl gen, sag mill, cobblestone. Okay, good to know. I think I've been playing too much Skyblock. Sag mill, right? Okay. Yeah, it was weird. Alright, that works. Cool. Alright, so that'll cook us up a bunch of sand. Cool. Yeah, I want to get a smeltery going. So we're going to need seared brick, grout, sand, gravel, and clay. I think I've got some clay. I've got a decent amount. Enough to get us started, at least. Whoops. I gotta remember to turn that off when I'm not testing anymore. So I always test stuff in single player and then pop back in and oops. So you cook up your grout. Cool. And a little bit more. Nice. All right, we'll be back in just a minute once this is done smelting. Just FYI, ran out of filter material down here. Nice. So we're currently cooking up the last resonating ore, which should get us up to, yeah, it should be 6,000 in total now. Cool. Because one's currently being processed by the filter, right? So that'll get our purity up to 85%. While that's going, how is, nice. Cool and cool. So let's check out a smeltery. I mean, after all, I did do a mod spotlight on Tinkers and then never did anything with it here. So we're definitely going to want like a standard. So that's that. We're going to want some glass. Because we're going to want a smeltery tank, probably, right? I don't see it there. Seared tank. That'll work. One. Cool. So we'll get some seared bricks. Let's put this out here. Sleep through the night. I could put it right about here, but I'm going to put it on this side of things. And maybe I'll move stuff in a bit if I need to. But right out here should be fine. So we'll do, I'm going to make it the standard 3x3 structure for now. And then if I need to, I can move it around later. Cool. we'll do our 2 drains. These guys. And we're going to need a little bit more by way of seared bricks. But that should be fine. We're also going to want the casting table and all that stuff. Cool, that looks good, right? Yeah. Do we have more in here? Nah, we're going to have to cook more up. Clay blocks may have wound their way up into here. That should be enough for the casting table and whatnot. Cool. We are going to want lava, which obviously we have tons of downstairs, right? So let's get a few buckets worth of lava real quick. Nice. And we'll check on our crystal growth as well. It's sitting right around 63% purity, so it's getting there. Done already? Cool. So now we've got our table and our basin, and that should be good. And you can go away. Awesome. Cool. Let's get some gold in there so we can get some casts. So I know we're going to want a few at least. And I know the first one I'm probably going to want too. Let's get 4. All right, so first things first. I'm going to get myself a pattern. Probably make a pattern chest too. I think I've got a blank pattern laying around over here. Nice. And I want a pattern chest for this area. Cool. And this thing can go away. Nice. I would also like an ingot cast. And that should clear out all the liquids. Cool. That's all I need for now, really. But what I want is an obsidian pickaxe head. And the reason is the obsidian pickaxe head will allow me to mine the cobalt and ardite that exists in the nether, which I'm going to have to go look for in a minute. But before we get to that, let's put this in here so that we can repair it all the way. Pretty sure it needs to be 100% repaired, but not 100% positive about that. Almost melted the obsidian down. Let's check on our crystal purification too. Multitasking. So you're at none. Cool. So 6,000, quality 83.5%. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Still have filled material in, so that means we're cruising. And did you melt down into a pickaxe head? Nice. Beautiful. There we go. So now my pickaxe head is pretty awesome. That is cool. We might want to tweak some stats on this thing at some point anyway. He's only got Fortune 3 on him, but that's okay. Nah, Fortune 3 is good. We'll stick with that. He's got Haste on him too. So he doesn't have any upgrades available, right? Yeah, now he's got Diamond, he's got Haste. Could probably make a new pick at some point, but at least for now, his mining level is Cobalt, which means I should be able to get Cobalt and Ardite. Oh, looks like a pigman wandered its way in here. Okay, so now to find Cobalt and Ardite. I want to say that I've definitely seen some around here, so it's probably world genning, which is a good sign. I want to say over by the Nether Fortress, there's like a big open area, and that's kind of where I've seen some. Yeah, not a huge amount though. Cobalt and Ardite. Anybody? I want Manulin for my sword, because I assume it's still like the strongest in terms of damage. Nice. There's one. Alright. Through the Nether I explore, looking for stuff. Alright guys, we're back. How's this thing doing? Fluid null. Nice. That means we've got 85%. 100% quality, 85% purity. Sweet. Just got back from the Nether, doing all that cool stuff. Was getting a bunch of other things too while I was there. Just stuff I don't already have, pretty much. Hooray. Looking good. So I guess one of the first things I can work towards getting is some Manulin. Because I'm guessing that's still the most damaging. Right? So if we had Obsidian is 5.7. So Manulin Longblade is 13.72. That's pretty darn good. I'm not seeing anything that's too much higher. 12 on Magma Slime, but that's still not good as Manulin. 11 on Prismarine. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to say Manulin's probably your best for attack damage. There's others that are close, but yeah. Cold-blooded and insatiable. Interested in what those stats are all about. All right, let's multitask again. So I'm going to flip this lever, which should pump all of this crystal into here. Cool. And this is currently off, and this is currently off, and this has another star in it ready to roll. So once the full amount of crystal is in there, I'm guessing we just blast it with another star once and we'll be good. And we'll get like super strength and efficiency. I think that sounds cool. Filling up, 5,000, almost there. Nice. 6,000. Good to go. Ready? Flipping the laser on. All right, so that did pretty good. I thought that would give you like a lot more than that. So how did that work? Plus 90%. Is it 90% of the current stats? Because that gave me more like 7.5%. Because they were originally, I don't know how that works. Well, looks like we're going to need a few more Nether stars. Probably a good thing that I am starting to manage this. So let's see. You are signal on energy pulsar. Let's make sure you're on provide mode. That should start filtering once again. Cool. Nice. One thing, by the way, I noticed is he changed it so you can set the purity level to 85. So now it'll filter once it's at 85. So it's less than or equal to, not just, you know, less than or whatever it was. So nice change. Definitely pleased with that. How are we for filters? We're good. All right, blinking out of here. Let's get a sword blade pattern and check out a fancy sword that we can make. So we're definitely going to want like something cool, right? So we're going to want a tool rod. What kind of sword pattern blade thing do we want? I'm assuming it's still this one, right? The wide guard. That's how we make a nice sword. Yes. Cool. So I'll probably go paper there. And then we're going to want the sword blade. Good, we still have that. So this is going to become that. I guess there's already a pickaxe head pattern in there. Is that why? Oh, neat. Okay. Well, since I don't need this thing, see you later. So we're going to want to cast the sword blade pattern real quick. So a little bit of gold. And back in a second. All right, so we will get this guy poured into here. Cool. And then we can get our Manulin sword blade. Nice. Now, did that leave some behind? No, that was it. So what I've decided, guys, is I want to have an Ardite tool rod. We'll see how that goes. I don't actually know what the stats of the Ardite tool rod are, but we'll find out pretty soon. I know it's going to give me a better modifier. I don't entirely know what... let's see, if I put this in here, stone bound, the tool mines faster as it wears, that's fine. Your tool loves stone, it literally wants to absorb it for durability. Oh, that's neat. Petramore. I was wondering what that stat was. Doesn't sound like the best. But the main thing it's going to give me is the handle modifier and the durability. So it should give me a more durable sword. What other tool rod options do I have? Durity, bone tool rod. I could put the cactus one on there. What's cactus do again? I want to say it's probably like the old version where it would make it just prickly. Nobody is safe from those thorns. They always hurt. Blocking deals damage to the attacker. That's kind of neat. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do Ardite. I don't want Ardite. You can go away. I can always swap it out too. Don't forget, like, you can swap out the stats now, right? So that's cool. So we'll put these guys in, and that gives us Dire Sword. Nice. I like it. Let's get some upgrades on that dude. Do I want to put looting on there? I think I probably do. And we'll probably also want some damage to go in there as well. So let's get this dude upgraded. This dude upgraded. So that's 60, 180, 320. Nice. Looting 3. I like it. Okay. And then for damage, right, we're going to want 72. 144, and that's about... No, I still have damage modifiers I can put on. Cool. So that's neat. All right, I like that a lot, actually. Because in the past, multiple stackings of sharpness would take a modifier each. Or did it? It did, probably, right? There's only one modifier left. So I put 1 looting, and I put 2 sharpness on. So that leaves 1 modifier left. But our total attack damage now is 16.75. That's a lot of attack. Maybe we'll give it a try next episode. For now, though, it is the old wrapping up point. So Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time and maybe kill the wither once or twice more. Do I need this guy? I already have one of them, don't I? Nice. Okay, so you can be junk too. It'll despawn. Yeah, maybe we'll kill the wither again next time. Check out our new sword. I will work towards getting better stats on that crystal, and hopefully we'll come up with a really super awesome perfect crystal. All right, guys, for now, take it easy.